Hello, 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 Johnny's Jewels. Hey, hey, how are you? Come on in, come on in. Gonna give this just a minute. I'm gonna invite some folks, invite my team. There we go. Make sure you grab your friends. Let them know that we are here. Your team members, tag your teammates. Let them know this is going to be, hopefully, hey, Miss Karen. Hopefully this is going to be an informative training. And I will talk about all the things in just a minute. I'm just grabbing some of my team members here. Hey, 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 Michelle. Thank you so much for inviting me. I truly do appreciate it. I adore Michelle. I've had the pleasure of meeting Michelle several times, different conventions, Empower Me Pinks. Yeah, so I was truly honored that she asked me to speak here in Johnny's Jewels because we are so lucky, like for real, to have not only Michelle, aw, thanks, not only Michelle, but this team page is so full of 10 years worth of information. So I constantly am coming back here for resources. Aw, thanks. Yeah, I'm getting ready for Christmas. It's December 1st, folks. Can you believe it? Crazy town. Crazy town. So I'm going to give everybody just a minute. I want to make sure sometimes I have issues in groups with comments, but they seem to be working okay. So I have it up on my computer here just in case. So come on in, get comfortable. Oh, you're very welcome, Tracy. You're very welcome. I am going to take, hey, there's one of my amazing flamingos. Hey, Susan. So I'm going to take a minute to introduce myself. My name is Courtney Valeri, and clearly I am an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories. I've been with Paparazzi since April of 2018. I am currently a black diamond level seller. I am the fortunate team leader of the fabulous Flamingos Bling team. We are a premier producer team, just one rank away from being an elite team. Woo woo. They are amazing and they are working hard to get us to an elite team status. Woo woo. And I love on them. So I started this business. I'm just going to give you a little bit of background about myself. So I started this business. Yes, we are the fabulous Flamingos Bling team. I started this business in April of 2018 with my aunt. It was something she wanted to do. She's like, but I don't want to do the live videos. And I was like, well, I don't care. I'll do the live videos. So we joined as a team. And I talked to my husband and he's like, I don't care what you do. I was a stay-at-home mom of a little girl. He's like, just don't, what is up with this hair? Just don't take any of our house money. You know, like, go ahead, have fun. It'll be something nice for you and Cindy to do. So I was like, okay, we'll just do it until she doesn't want to do it anymore. And well, she doesn't want to do it anymore. And so just this past July, she stepped away from the business and I became the sole owner of CNC Boutique. So no hard feelings. She's my best friend. I still see her all the time. She just wasn't for her, and that is a-okay. Before I was a mom, I was an accountant, and I worked in manufacturing, and I worked for multi-million-dollar companies in both the energy drink business, two totally different spectrums here, and plumbing manufacturing. Okay, so that's where I spent all of my accounting career was in manufacturing. When I left, I was the head accountant in the manufacturing department. So I was in charge of inventory and managing all of that. So I consider that one of my strengths. So just so you have a little background about myself. So when I started this was a hobby, okay? It was something for me and my aunt to do, something fun. However, because of my business background, I took it very seriously. Again, I wasn't going to spend any of my money. I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to take from my family to take care of inventory. So I want everybody to grab a piece of paper and a pen and get ready. I may tell you some things in it. So Michelle, I love you and you're super sweet, but I may say things that may sting a little bit during this. So you're going to get a little bit different training. I'm from the Northeast. We just tell it how it is. So you may get some training in here that might sting a little bit, might hit a nerve, but that's okay. Oh, awesome, Miss Karen. Welcome. Right. I couldn't either. So I understand completely. So when I first started going live, I was like, okay, I reinvested everything. I reinvested everything. I don't know one business that you can start and day one, you are pulling in profit from your business. It doesn't happen. It's an unrealistic expectation. So get that idea out of your head. Okay? Because in order to grow, yeah, Susan's on my team. She knows. She's from California. I scare her a little bit. It's okay. It's not possible. You have to put the work in. You have to work your business, and you have to work it wisely. Whether or not you're doing this as a hobby or as a full-time business, which for me it is now, okay? So in March of 2020, I told you I was a stay-at-home mom, okay? March of 2020, my husband was, high up in his company, had a great job, all the things. We lived, I can't complain. I wasn't doing it for the money, right? But I was still really wise about how I invested it. March of 2020, his job went away. When COVID hit, 2 weeks later, he lost his job. And I sat here in this very chair. I was working part-time. It was just a side thing, making some extra money. I was paying for the extra things for my daughter. And he came in and he said, I just got a call from my boss. And I went, oh, crap. That's what I said. I might not have said that so nice. And I said, oh, crap. I said, let me get my resume ready. It's March. It's tax season. I hate taxes, but I can do it. Let me get my resume ready. Go back to work. Like me and my husband, we are a team. Hey, Jen. Always. It's one thing. I'm so thankful that I have a great teammate and partner in my husband. And so he said, no. And I said, no. So we have a mortgage. I like where we live. I like food. Clearly, I like food. And he said, no. He said, he goes, we're going to give it 6 months. We're going to give it 6 months and we're going to see what you can do with Paparazzi. You're going to work full time. Now, keep in mind, my daughter at the time was remote schooling. Okay. Everybody was here. COVID was happening in the streets. And we didn't know. And I was like, okay, no pressure. Well, I hit diamond in 6 months. Okay. The year before I was Life of the Party Platinum for the whole year. So I was diving in, I was putting in the time, and the rewards were paying off, okay? You cannot give part-time effort and expect full-time benefits. I'll say that again for the folks in the back. You cannot put in part-time effort and expect full-time benefits from this company. It is a business, okay? So now this is my family's sole income. My husband now says, he laughs, and he says he's retired now. So bam, mic drop. That's my first mic drop. Okay. So, but you can make this business work. Hey, Miss J, you can make this business work without investing your own money. Yeah. It's just not going to happen. Okay. So there are three. First thing first, grab your pen, grab your paper. The first thing you need to know before you're even buying any inventory is how many pieces have you sold? How many pieces have you sold? Hey, April. How many pieces have you sold? If you are not tracking the number of pieces you have sold, there is absolutely no way you can buy inventory wisely because you're going in blind. I don't care what your PayPal account says. I don't care. You need to know how many pieces you are selling. Step one. So if you're not doing that, I'm going to give you a very, very simple. There are 50 stickers on this sheet. Okay. They're 1.5 by 1 inch stickers. I get them on Amazon on my sheet. I can tell you any minute. Hey, Miss Tanger. Hey, Kristen. I can tell you every minute of every day how many pieces I have sold that week. You could ask me, is there a chart you can use? I know Michelle, Haley, I know Michelle has shared like the 100 dots. You can click out dots. Right, Talina, right? Like, you got to know what you've sold. It doesn't matter what pieces they are. I don't keep track of what pieces I sold. So these are sticker sheets. I buy these on Amazon. They're 1.5 by 1 inch. There's 5 columns here. There's 10 stickers in each column. I know it's hard to see. Here's one that's used up. Okay. So I use, hey Cheryl, I use stickers and a pen, and I write their names on it, and then I stick it on the piece, and the piece goes in the sold bucket. Okay. Hey, best friend. Right. Whatever works for you. When I first started, before I got sophisticated with stickers and a pen, I used to keep track with tick marks in a notebook. I actually, in the very beginning, used to write every piece and mark if I sold it, but clearly I don't have time for that anymore. But yeah, so I don't care what your system is, but no, it doesn't have to be fancy. You don't have to have a spreadsheet. Don't overthink it. You just need to know how many pieces you sold. So there are 3 ways to buy inventory. So if Square tells you how much you sold, I don't use Square. I use PayPal only. And because of the buyer and seller protection, I will not use Square. That's my personal choice. I've seen too many consultants actually get burned with Square. So people taking advantage of their policies, unfortunately. So I don't use Square, but that's fine. If that works for you, whatever you use, it doesn't need to be fancy. Mine is sticker sheets and a pen. It's not fancy. Okay. So 3 ways to buy inventory. You either are trying to increase your inventory, which if you're just starting out, you need to increase your inventory. Because if you're just starting out, whatever kit you bought, you need to increase your inventory. Okay. You're maintaining your inventory. So if you're comfortable with the amount of inventory you have and shipping slows down for 3 weeks and you can continue to do your shopping, your shows, you're probably in pretty good shape. And you're not like, oh my gosh, I'm showing the same pieces over and over and over again. And I'll touch on that in a minute too. Or you're like, I'm drowning in inventory. I bought too much. I need to bring it down a little bit. Okay. That doesn't mean you stop buying. Okay. So I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that. So if you are growing your inventory, if you sold, I'm going to use very easy numbers. Keep it simple. If you sold 50 pieces this week, okay? 50 pieces this week. Actually, I'm going to say 100. We're going to shoot high. You sold 100 pieces this week, okay? And you want to increase your inventory the following week. So I invoice on Thursday. So my buying cycle runs from Friday to Thursday. Okay, so from Friday to Thursday, if I sold 100 pieces and I'm trying to increase my inventory, I'm going to buy 125 pieces during that 7-day period. Okay. If I'm trying to maintain my inventory, I'm going to buy 100 pieces. Okay. That's it. 100 pieces. And if I'm trying to decrease my inventory, which maybe you're in that. I'm not in that situation. I'm maintaining my inventory at this point. I am going to buy 75 pieces. Okay. So I sold 100. If I'm increasing, I'm going to increase by 25%. If I'm trying to increase my inventory, if I'm just starting out, I'm reinvesting my money that I've made from the business. That's going to give you money to have to buy your shipping supplies, all those things. The other thing I want to stress, hello, hey Pam. The other thing I want to stress is if you are starting out as a new consultant and you are not charging shipping, you're losing money. You can't compete. You're not at the volume. So understand that I am a black diamond seller and I charge for shipping. Shipping is an expense. It's a non-negotiable. If you are shipping packages out of your home, it costs you money and takes off the bottom line. Okay? So, and if you're maintaining, you're going to buy the same amount of pieces that you sold that week. You have to track your pieces every single week. And then if you're decreasing, you're going to decrease by 25%. Okay? Now, how to buy inventory. Okay? So I am using this example. This is somebody on my team, and I actually have this in my notebook. I use this example quite often. If you offered me $1 million, I couldn't tell you who it was, but it is somebody who is on my team. Okay? And so in 1 week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you're losing money. Right. You have to, yes, you're losing money. You are in a business. Even if this is just a side hustle, something to have fun with, you don't want it to cost you money. You don't want to pay to be a paparazzi consultant. Like, no, please, no. Okay. So this is somebody on my team who placed 6 orders in 1 week. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Okay. So she placed 6 orders in 1 week. She paid shipping on 5 of those orders. Okay. $5.95 shipping on 5 of those orders. Okay. She purchased 140 pieces. You don't want to pay to be a paparazzi consultant, even if it's just a hobby. Okay. I don't care what if you're looking, because success is different for everyone. If you're able to support your jewelry habit and that makes you happy, you still want to be able to support your jewelry habit and make money. So that you can buy the jewelry you want. Okay. So this person placed, thank you, sweetie, placed 6 orders in a week. She ordered 140 pieces. Okay. The way she ordered, she got 13 hostess rewards. And she paid $463.09 for her 6 orders that week. Okay. Now, if she had processed her orders differently, okay? If she had processed her orders differently, in New Jersey, which is where I live, pieces with tax are $3.08, okay? So I took $463.09 and divided it by 308, okay? If she had invested wisely and done 3 orders instead of 6, she would have gotten 150 pieces, 15 hostess rewards if she did 3 50-piece orders. So you see what the difference is in paying for shipping, okay? And not buying in quantities of 10. That doesn't mean, I know some of you are not at the level where you're buying 10 of each piece. That's not what I mean. But if you're ordering 2 of this and 3 of that and 2 of this, don't buy singles. Don't buy singles. Because if I show, by the way, these are the Life of the Party earrings this month. I just got them. They're fabulous. But if I show these and I only have 1, my customers are going to jump through the screen and choke me. Okay? But even when I first started out, if I was lucky enough to grab these in a drop and I only had 1, think about, and this I learned from my amazing team leader, Heidi Bound, who many of you know. Don't buy for the customers you have. They are beautiful, Michelle. Buy for the customers you want. Okay? So when I go in on a piece, I have never bought one of anything from the back office, even the first order I placed. Never, not ever. Take those out the pack. They sold, girl. But I'll show them to you. They're fabulous. No, this month's Life of the Party is fire. Just, yeah, they're gold, clear crystals. There you go. Beautiful. But no time to order slowly. Okay, so I'm going to touch on that. Okay, I'm going to touch on that. I'm going to sit on the porch and wait for my... I know, they're so good. So here is my argument to that, Miss Gloria. Okay? Here is what I did in the beginning. In the beginning, I have never, not ever, unless it was an error, paid shipping on my pieces. Okay? I'm going to repeat that. I have never, not ever, even my first order, never have I ever not paid for shipping. Now, 37 pieces get you free shipping. Don't ever order 37 pieces, because if you order 3 more pieces, you get a hostess reward. So you're going to get another free piece that you can either sell, give away, whatever. Okay? Keep that in mind. All right? So never have I ever ordered less than 40 pieces. When I first started, I ordered 2 days a week. 2 days a week. I believe it was like Tuesdays and Fridays. Hey, Brenda. Tuesdays and Fridays I ordered. Okay? And what I would do, okay, and there were, back then, first of all, we didn't know when new releases were going to drop. We didn't get a 3 p.m. drop. We didn't get a 3 p.m. drop. It was any time between 2 and 6 p.m. Eastern time, sometimes 7 p.m. Eastern time. Sometimes I was eating dinner, stalking, looking to see where new releases were. So, y'all, we're lucky now. It's 3 o'clock. Unless it's crazy, cuckoo, cyber weekend. And then it was all the time. But I ordered 2 times a week. So here's what I would do. I would take pieces every single day. And even if I wasn't shopping every day, I would look to see what came out. Why? So that I knew the inventory. Because I could not buy every single day. I could not buy every single day. Oh, you're in Alaska, so you get them in the morning. You're lucky. I couldn't. But I would still look and see what came out every day. Because I need to be knowledgeable in the product. I need to be knowledgeable in the product that I'm trying to sell. Okay? So I'd go in and I would put 2 of this, right? We didn't know when we were going to get them. They would just drop whenever. I know we forgot about that, right? So I would put 2 of this, 3 of this, 6 of this, whatever, whatever it was in my cart. And we know that that doesn't reserve it, right? So on Monday, I would go in and I would put things in my cart. And then on Tuesday, before new releases, 15 minutes before, I would go in, see what was remaining in my cart. And we only got like 1 or 2 hot pieces then. How many of you remember that? We only got like a couple of new releases then that were like everybody was going cuckoo over. There was great new releases. But like the fire ones that everybody loses their minds over, we got like 1 or 2 of the acrylics or the feathers, those types of things. Yeah, it's okay to not order every day. You can build your business without ordering every day. And there is not one piece, not one, that is going to make or break your business. Because I am sure, I will bet the ranch. Hey, Heidi, I was talking about you. I will bet the ranch that Michelle Johnny has lost more pieces in her cart than any of you. I bet and guarantee. Hey, Jenny, I bet and guarantee that Michelle Johnny has lost more pieces than any of us. What's up? No, it was all good things, I promise. I said, don't buy for the customers you have, buy for the customers you want. Yeah, right. So don't stress out. Pieces are going to come out of your cart. Pieces come out of my cart. I know for a fact pieces come out of Heidi Bound's cart, Susan's cart, everybody's cart. They come out. Not everybody gets all the things all the time. Elites. I'm not elite. Elites don't get special treatment. Elites don't get special treatment. Hashtag, I'm not elite. I'm not. I'm still Black Diamond. Not elite. Okay? So, if you put stuff in your cart and you're ready to go, so 15 minutes before the day I'm ready to order, I go in. And when I was ordering, I would make sure to have about 30 pieces in my cart that I was ready to hit go on. And it was 2 of this and 3 of that and 4 of this and 5 of this, whatever. Yeah, that's right, Jay. And so when new releases hit on that Tuesday when I was going to place my order, all I had to do was go in and buy 5 or 10 of those hot pieces and check out quick because I was ready to go. Invest the time. Take the time. Hey, Corey. Invest the time to know the inventory, put things in your cart, and even if you're only ordering twice a week, you can get those hot pieces by having your cart ready to go to check out with just those pieces on Tuesday and Friday. Okay? Do not order in less than quantities of 10 because then you're missing out on hostess rewards. And that's free money. Okay? I do an amazing one and done album every single week. My customers go cuckoo crazy and it's like, who's going to get it first? We call it Catfight Wednesday. And they just go insane. So you can use those hostess. I use my hostess rewards for that. Okay. So if she would have purchased 3 orders, strategic buying, buy strategically. You can't buy with emotion. You are in a business to make money. You're in a business to make money. Even if you're just doing this as a hobby, you don't want to pay. You don't want to pay to be a paparazzi consultant. Okay? Well, we want to make money. Okay? So if she had purchased 3 orders of 50 pieces instead of the 6 orders of random number of pieces, she would have made $60 more. She would have made $60 more. I don't know anybody who doesn't want $60 more in their bank account. Okay? So stop whining about the pieces you didn't get. Don't tell your customers about the pieces you didn't get. Don't tell them. Most of them don't know. And if I do have a customer come in and say to me, did you get the ear crawlers today? No, I didn't. They jumped out of my cart. There'll always be something else. Whatever it is. I don't ever draw attention to the things I didn't get. I'm like, oh, I missed those ear crawlers, but guess what? I got these life of the party earrings and y'all are going to want these, right? And then they forgot about the ear crawlers. Oh, please watch it again. Take a notebook for real. So the other thing I'm going to tell you, the first piece I took a risk on. Don't buy scared either. Okay. So I was doing well. I was life of the party platinum. I'm no complaints. I was doing well, but I needed to take some risks, right? Don't let it get you down. Focus on what you do have, because I'm sure you have amazing pieces in your inventory. So the first piece that I took a huge risk, I was buying like maybe 5, maybe 10 of things. You're hurting no one but yourself, and you're helping me, because guess what? because I got these cute earrings. You know what I mean? They don't have to be the life of the party. You know, it could be this leather wrap and snap that, you know, if you're going to sit there and have your little hissy fit and have a temper tantrum because you didn't get the ear crawlers, but you missed out on this, you're missing out on sales, because I got those, and they're going to come find the people who have inventory. Okay. So the first piece that I took a real risk on and I bought 50 of, okay? I bought 50. And I might be lying because you may have been able to buy 100, but I don't know. We're going to say 50 because back in the day, we used to be able to buy 100 of things, but I don't know that I ever bought 100 of anything. Doesn't ring a bell. So the first piece that I ever took a risk on was we were doing Paparazzi Possible, and if we hit a certain number, they were going to release the blue Titanic heart. The blue Titanic heart to the company if we hit $100,000 in donations. And I was like, there you go. And I'll touch on that too, Miss Ashton. So I was like, you know what? I'm going like this. And I'm like, this is a really big piece. It was what everybody was talking about at convention. It was like, oh my goodness, that Titanic heart, right? And so I went in and I bought 50 of it. And I almost threw up. I almost threw up. I never bought 50 of anything. And then I went in and again, and I went in to buy another 50 and it came out of my cart. And I was kind of happy about that because I was like, 50? I've never sold 50 of anything. I'm buying 5s and 10s. But I was like, oh, but this is really, and so I post my new releases every day in an album for my customers. Hey, Michelle, for my customers to claim before they come in. Hey, Natasha, I do not invoice until I have the inventory in my hands. I'm going to repeat that. I do not invoice for anything until I have them in my hot little hands. I do post my new releases every single day. However, anything can happen between Utah and New Jersey, and it's not always Paparazzi's fault. Hey, Jen. Okay? It's not Paparazzi's fault. Sometimes FedEx. Then you're not showing them differently, Grace. If I showed you these same earrings for this whole hour, y'all, these are gorgeous. They're life of the party. Many of you haven't seen them yet, but y'all would leave too. So what you need to do is you need to purchase inventory. Hey, Trina. You need to purchase inventory to make sets, to make it look different, to make the same jewelry look different. I'm going to give you a news flash. I have not gotten a box in over a week of new jewelry. I have sold over 300 pieces. Over 300 pieces this week without having new jewelry. Okay? It's not about showing the same things. Yes, style them. Show them how to wear it. If you would have said to me 3 years ago that I would be training a team in a sandstone pair of earrings, I would have told you, you lost your mind. You lost your mind. I don't wear sandstone. It's not my thing. Here I am. Here I am. I was telling you about the blue hearts. Okay? So I bought 50 of those blue hearts. I listed them in my new releases album. They were sold out before they came. Okay? Then, Jessica, I'm going to tell you to watch Heidi Bound's training on hostesses. It's on YouTube. Go find it. Heidi Bound Hostesses. That's how you're going to get new customers. They were gone before they came in. Right. So, like, I don't want to hear that you can't sell. Your goal should be to have 3 new customers every single show. Okay. So do you have a best friend? Call your best friend and say, I need your help, because your best friend has friends that aren't your friend. And say, I need you to help me with my business. Can you help get me started? I'm going to give you free jewelry. I need you to invite your friends. Hostesses. Go watch Heidi's training. It's on YouTube. It's a great training. She's going to tell you how it is too. Hi, Leona. Okay. Take a risk on pieces. If you're buying 2 or 3 of things, they just need to be told they can. Yes, they just need to be told that they can. Yes. Hey, Crystal. So if you are in ready for new releases and you see something like these earrings come up, I know they're life of the party. I keep showing them, but if you normally order 2 or 3 of things, add a 0. Add a 0. Buy 20 or 30. Okay, I'm not telling you to order 50. Because it's scary. I almost threw up. I told you. I was like 2 years in, and I almost threw up. Buy 30 or even 20 and see what happens. See what happens. Don't buy for the customers you have. Buy for the customers you want. Okay? The other thing is be consistent. If you are not going live on a schedule and you don't notify your customers what your schedule is, and you're just hopping on because you have a half an hour, guess what? Guess what? Your customers, by the time they find you after a half an hour, you're already done. Okay? Be consistent. My customers know exactly when to expect me every single day of every single week. Okay? Ashton, if you watch what I was talking about, so we had a slowdown in shipping, right? We had a slowdown in shipping. If you don't have inventory, you're going down. You are going down. And I'm not saying there you go. If you're not consistent, that's what you need to work on. And I don't care if you commit to 2 days a week or 1 day a week. If you tell your customers you are going to be there Tuesday at 8:30 p.m., your Heine better be there Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Okay? Yesterday, let me tell you about my day yesterday. So yesterday I was live at 9 a.m. Okay? Not my typical live show. I needed to get some sales, so I turned the camera on. Okay? So I did it as a stay-at-home mom. Justina. I was live. I go live now after she goes to bed. She goes to bed at 8:30. 9 o'clock, I go live. Am I tired? Yes. Yesterday, I was live from 9 to 12. 9 to 12:30. Team meeting from 1 to 2:30. Then there was new releases at 3 o'clock Eastern time. 3:45, I took my daughter for her booster shot. I came home, or her COVID shot. I came home. My husband wasn't feeling well. Okay? So then I had to figure out dinner. And then I had to take my daughter to karate. But I was scheduled to go live at 9 o'clock Tuesday night. That's one of my regular live shows. And I also got my booster shot yesterday. Okay? All I wanted to do was crawl into my bed. I was tired. Right. I was tired. My arm hurt. Yeah. Figure it out. If it's important to you, you will make it work. If it's important to you, if you want to make money and not make excuses, Jill Valero, she's a friend of mine. She says you can either make deposits or you can make excuses, but you can't make both. It's one of my favorite sayings. I stole it. Y'all can tell her that I stole it. Yeah. You can make deposits or you can make money, but you can't make both. I mean, you can make deposits or you can make excuses, but you can't make both. Okay? I don't have a choice. Yeah, Crystal is a single mom with 2 little boys under 5, okay? She has 11, she's on my team, so I'm going to shout her out right now. She's doing 11 hostess parties this week. Don't tell me you can't find time. Don't tell me you can't find time. And this is her family's sole income now. She left her retail job to do paparazzi with 2 boys at home, and she's a single mom. Don't tell me that you can't make it happen. Because my mortgage company does not care. Sure, of course, if that works for you, Justina, listen, it is what it is. My mortgage company doesn't care that my sales are down and I haven't gotten any boxes this week. Even if it's 1 day a week, Cami, and then you can pop on other times. Absolutely. But whatever you can commit to, put it in writing and let your customers know when to expect you. And I guarantee you will have people show up. But if you're not consistent, they're not knowing when to find you. And you're not working your Facebook algorithm consistently either. Everything must be done with consistency. It's not just your live shows. You need to consistently work your business. I have a schedule every single day of what I do for my business every single day. Be it speed shopping, 10 at 10. Be it albums, every single day I post an album. Okay? Be it live shows, be it team trainings, be it whatever it is, do it with consistency and you will see the reward. Okay? But if you don't know how many pieces of jewelry you're selling each week, that's step 1. You need to know how many pieces of jewelry you're selling each week. And nobody on here can complain that they did not get. Right, Talina. So show up for yourself. Show up for yourself. If you work 9 to 5, you're showing up to make somebody else's dreams come true. Show up for yourself to make your own dreams come true. Like, I told you I was going to call it straight out. I mean, I like what I have to say. There may be some stings, but I'm speaking the truth. So my sales were not where I needed them to be this week. I was live at 10 o'clock this morning. Came on here. I'm live now. I'm going to do new releases after this. And then I'm going to go back and go live. Because my mortgage company doesn't care that I didn't get new boxes this week. They're not going to say, oh, that's okay. Paparazzi didn't send you anything. Don't worry. No. Yes, Talina. Yes. Right. Heidi's doing a marathon today. Like, you just got to do what you got to do. I can make an excuse. I can say I'm tired. There you go, Jen. There you go. I have a girl, and if I can get this out without crying, it'll be a miracle. I have a girl on my team, okay? We were doing a 30-day challenge in my team. Okay, this was during, I believe, October. I don't remember. Okay. And she signed up for the 30 days of live. In that 30 days, she had foot surgery. Her mother was dying. Her mother passed away, and she buried her mother. She didn't miss one day. She didn't miss one day. And guess what? She's a brand new consultant, but she didn't miss one day. If my girl can go live as someone who has buried their mother, the day she buried her mother, it was a speed shot, but she did it anyway. Okay? You can figure out how to go live. You can figure it out. Super strong, like for real. I couldn't do it. I told her that. I wouldn't have been able to do it. Okay? So don't tell me that you can't make it work. You're choosing not to. And I'm going to tell you that all day long. Paparazzi is not for the weak at heart. And it's not easy. And guess what? When you buy a starter kit, you're not instantly going to be Michelle, Johnny, or Heidi Bound. Hate to break it to you. Yeah, no, for real, I wouldn't have. But she did. She did. And it actually, she says it's helped her actually go through the process. There you go, Crystal. I love it. But you are not going to buy a starter kit and make a ton of money right off the bat. You have to put the work in. Michelle Johnny didn't become Michelle Johnny in 20 minutes. She's got 10 years. Okay? So, yes. And people like, and I use Heidi Bound a lot because she's my mentor and my best friend, and she's the reason I'm where I'm at today, quite frankly. Heidi Bound, it didn't happen overnight for her either. She worked hard. Trust the process, Crystal. Okay, so the fact that Crystal's even writing that, yes. Trust the process. It took Crystal a little bit, but she has made huge changes in her life, and she is doing amazing things. So trust the process. You can be successful. You have to put in the time. You are not going to make you are not going to make six-figure bling boss. I am not Heidi's sister. No, she's just my friend. Oh, Heidi Bound still works her little tail off. She is live 30 hours, like, I'm going to throw her right under the bus. She is live 30 hours a week. She sells 3,000 pieces of jewelry, and she's a Maven A-lister, okay? So don't, and Michelle Johnny, she's live all the time, too, with her silly wigs and hats. Michelle Johnny's going to be... Michelle Johnny wants FaceTime when you tackle me. So, like, for real, don't make excuses. Buy in quantities of 10. So, like I said, that doesn't mean buy 10 of a thing. If you're not there yet, that's okay. Buy 2 of this, 3 of that, 3 of this, 2 of that. So that it always ends in a 0. So you're maximizing those hostess rewards. Yeah, don't set yourself up for failure. Right. We talk the same. Well, she lives like an hour away. You do. Okay. So, Brenda, what you need to do is you need to have hostesses. You need to be working your algorithm, do engagement posts, work your business consistently. Work your business consistently in all aspects of your business. Show up. If you are a team leader, and team leader means you have one person under you, show up for your team. Not because you're obligated to, but because you want to give them a hand up, right? No one can make or break your business but you. So Michelle Johnny started with a box. Michelle Johnny started with a box. Heidi Bound started with a box. Now, those boxes may have been different sizes, and if I remember the story, when Michelle Johnny joined, her box was a lot more expensive than ours were. Okay? Now, it doesn't matter if Heidi Bound started with the $99 kit or the $4.99 kit, right? We all started with a box. There's jewelry in there. There's the business supplies. We all started with a box. It's what you do with that box, and we have an amazing toolbox here in Johnny's Jewels, okay? And we all have the same tools. All right, there you go, Jen. Like, you just got to figure it out. 1,400 plus tax and 500 pieces, okay? So she had to invest much more than we did. And that was 10 years ago. That was 10 years ago. Okay? And they didn't have Facebook Live. They didn't have Facebook Live. She was hustling her butt to home parties and vendor events. Okay? We all start with a box. It's what you do with that box. And we all have a lot of the same tools. And I don't care who your sponsor is, because guess what? It doesn't matter. My sponsor is a dear friend of mine. Oh, thank you, Tracy. My sponsor is a dear friend of mine. And I adore her. but she was unable to help me with what I needed help with. And her sponsor is no longer in the business. Okay? And then that person's sponsor is Heidi Bound. So what did I do? First I went to my sponsor. She couldn't help me. So I went to her sponsor. She couldn't help me. So I went to Heidi Bound and she helped me. And I've gone to Michelle Johnny and she's helped me. And there's people in between there. So, and I've gone all the way up to Natalie Hadley. Like, I don't want to hear the excuses of, well, my sponsor didn't do anything for me. It's nonsense. If you're in this group, you have access to unbelievable information, period, the end, done. Okay? And like I said, I'm going to tell you things. Oh, no. I'm okay on my end. Like, thank you. Yeah. It's not your sponsor's fault. We all have one another. We have this group here that is chock full of information. So, I'm okay? Okay, thanks, Crystal. So, Stephanie, I'm going to throw this back at you. Okay? You're never alone. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's been hard to get newbies. Okay, so I want you to watch Heidi Bound's training on hostesses to get new, because hostesses make amazing team leaders. What did I say? Say it again for what I say, Cheryl. You need to get hostesses. Your goal every live show should not be about how many pieces you sell. It should not be about dollars and cents. It should be about how many new faces do I have on my show. I aim for 3 new people every single show. Does it always happen? No. And if it doesn't happen, I try different times. I reach out and get hostesses to host parties. I give away free jewelry to my hostesses and I let them pick their prizes. And sometimes, well, they may pick these earrings. Y'all are like, oh, there's those earrings again, right? Right. Your business is not based on your sponsor. You could sign up, Michelle. So there are people who don't even know who their sponsor is that are doing very, very well in this business. Okay. Can your sponsor help you as a team leader? Yes. As a team leader, right. So you have to get hostesses. If you are not having new faces, you need to work your algorithm, do engagement posts on your page, and you need to watch Heidi's training on hostesses. It's on YouTube. It's very available. It's amazing. Heidi Bound, hostesses in YouTube. You'll find it. And now my brain went, yeah, your sponsor does not determine your success. We all have this toolbox. And Michelle's Johnny's team page is full of 10 years of valuable information. You have to go look for it. Right. I love on my team. I do live team meetings like this, face-to-face with my team twice a week. Not twice a week, twice a month. To talk about things that are affecting them, how I can help them, you know, what's going on, blah, 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 some new challenges. I do have a team. You can sell on your own. You can sell on your own. I do have a team. But I will tell you. Oh, she did. See, I don't know. I just always send everybody to YouTube, Michelle. So it's in here. So search the group. Oh, that little spyglass in this group is like amazing. I go there all the time. So I'm going to keep it raw and real here because that's how I roll. And my flamingos know that. I have a team. You don't have to have a team. Okay? Aw, thanks. Yeah, I do. I have the Fabulous Flamingos Bling team, and they are amazing. And if my flamingos are here, probably not. If my flamingos are here, they could drop a flamingo. I won't be mad. So I support my family on my sales. Okay? I'm going to repeat that again. I support my family on my sales. Okay? I am in control of my sales. Okay? Oh, there's Miss Tina. I use my team commission. Hey, there's Miss Jenny. She's a flamingo too. I use my team commission, goes into my self-employed 401k program. That goes to my retirement. I don't use my team to pay my bills. Okay? Self-employed 401k. That goes into my future. Okay? I am not elite. I love my team. They're amazing. Sandy. I love my team. They're amazing. And I support them and I help them and we have trainings and we do all the things. We're turning into a flock. That's right. It's a flamboyance actually, but I do call them a flock. So you can absolutely 150% be successful in this business without a team. You absolutely can. It is up to you. However, if you are going to take on the responsibility of being a team leader, think about being that hand up to someone. And I don't care if you joined Paparazzi 2 minutes ago. I don't care if you joined Paparazzi 2 minutes ago. You still have something to offer a team member that signs up under you. If you have, and you can learn together. Yeah, it's very, very possible. So don't let that distract you. You can make money in sales if you watch the beginning of this training and invest properly in your inventory. So does anybody have any questions about what I said? Does anybody have any questions about what I said? No, don't let it get to you. Don't let it get to you, because trust and believe I would have. My flamingos, they can attest. They drive me crazy sometimes. And I want to. They've seen me bang my head against the wall. Like, what are you doing? But you're very welcome. Does anybody have any questions about anything that I said? Be strategic about how you're buying. Take some risks. You do drive me nuts, but it's okay. I love you all. Yeah, watch the replay. It'll be here. So that is a tough thing. That is a tough thing, Linda. And I can tell you, I had to Cami, I'll touch on that in a second. I had to make a schedule and I have to block my time. So I schedule, the first thing I do is I pull out my calendar and I fill out my non-negotiables for the month. So things like my daughter's doctor's appointments, whatever, you know. It's absolutely all right to pace yourself. There is no wrong way to sell paparazzi, Stacey. As long as you're moving forward, you're moving in the right direction. Absolutely. So I made a schedule in my non-negotiables going first, right? My live shows, those are non-negotiables. And then I fill in with, okay, on this, sometimes I have to do a team meeting at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and sometimes there's people who can't come, and that's okay. So I do team meetings twice a month. I'm always available to my team, and then I schedule challenges and stuff like that. Right, you're learning yourself, and in some ways, Crystal, that's better because you're like, oh, let me go find, and guess what? You're working together and you're figuring it out, and you're growing a bond together with that. So don't, yeah. You're very welcome, Miss J. So take risk, order in quantities of 10. Oh, preach it, Cheryl. Your journey is different. So here we go. Again, I use Heidi Bound a lot because she is a dear friend of mine, my mentor, and somebody who I respect immensely. Okay. So I joined Paparazzi 9 months after Heidi Bound. Okay. She is Empire Diamond. She is Maven A-lister. And she's amazing. Okay? I am Black Diamond, which I'm super proud of. I am premier producer, not quite elite yet. And I'm amazing. And I only came in 9 months after she did. So I'm not any less amazing than she is. Okay? Her journey is just different than mine. And that girl driven. she was getting out. Yeah, she works so hard. She works really, really hard. You're very welcome. If you have any questions about thank you, Michelle. Thanks, Disco. But I don't doubt for a minute, and you should never doubt for a minute that you're amazing. You are amazing, and you can do whatever you put your mind to. You cannot let people get in your way. You got naysayers in your life? Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. I had a girl on my team say, well, somebody said to me, yeah, for real, Linda, I use my planner. From Paparazzi, and I feel it does make things much easier. It's the only way that I can make it happen. But if somebody gonna come in and say, why you doing this? Unless you're paying my bills, you have no say in what I do. And if you don't like it, scroll on by. That's my dad. He's upstairs. Yeah, watch me. That's what Hillary says. Hillary, Heidi's sister, says, yeah, you don't think I can? Watch me. Block and bless. Well, being a leader is different. And for some, it could be frustrating. For some, I think for everybody it's frustrating. It just takes different times for people to get frustrated. And you have to be able to self-reflect and learn. You have to be able to self-reflect and learn. If you can't look, so last week I was in tears. Ignore them unless they're paying your bills, right? I was in tears. My sales were down quite a bit, and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. So you have to be able to self-reflect, right? Take criticism. So work till your haters ask if you're hiring. I love it, Selena. I love it. And so I reached out to Heidi Bound, and she said, okay, I'm taking my best friend hat off, and I'm putting my team leader hat on. And she said to me, did you watch your video last night? I was like, no. She's like, were you having fun? I'm like, no, I didn't sell as many pieces as I needed to sell. She goes, well, it was quite clear you were putting me to sleep. And I went back and I watched the video, and I was like, oh, that was bad. I'm a Black Diamond seller. Like, I sell the things. I can't buy the pieces without selling them because I need to pay the bills. So I was like, oh, she's right. You have to be willing to self-reflect, learn, and grow all the time in this journey. Somebody said, and I don't remember who it was, so I apologize. I try to give credit where credit is due. Might have been Star. She said, paparazzi is a journey where you learn about yourself. And I have learned so much about me in the almost 4 years I've been in paparazzi. So if you're not willing to learn, adjust, self-reflect, and grow, then you're in the wrong place. Because that's the only way you're going to grow. Nobody is perfect. Awesome. Yeah, so if you're struggling with sales, go watch your videos. Would you stop and look at you? Do you look like you just rolled out of the bed? Or do you look like you're ready to be a fashion consultant? Because that's what we are. We're fashion consultants. That does not mean that you have to be all Gucci'd up and fashionista, okay? I'm wearing a $20 sweater from Trilogy Threads, okay? It's not expensive, okay? And I'm wearing my fashion fix, okay? and I curled my hair and put on some lipstick. Okay? I don't have a full face of makeup on. You don't have to be like ready to go. You don't have to be ready to go to the gala. Critique myself, right? Because that's the only way. And sometimes I'm like, oh, that was really good. We had so much fun. Ha ha ha. And sometimes I'm like, oh, yeah. But know that you are making, so let me ask you a question, okay? If I came on here today, I don't have any hair, but if my hair was longer and I threw my hair in a ponytail and it looked like this. Yes, Linda, yes. Hey, Julie. And I have a t-shirt on and I'm not wearing any jewelry. Oh my God, please wear jewelry when you go live. Please wear jewelry when you go live. Please wear the jewelry that you're selling when you go live. Would you have taken me seriously if I had a dirty t-shirt with baby throw up and my hair in a messy bun like this, like I just got out the bed? Now, some people, I'm kind of envious of those people. Clearly, I can't do that because my hair is short. But those people that can throw up a messy bun and look like $1 million, I look like I got into a fight with it. What did you? An angry tumbleweed, right, Jenny? So ask someone, April. Ask someone to come in and watch your videos and ask their honest opinion. But don't, okay, if you're going to ask the question, don't be upset at the answer. Don't be upset at the answer. You should be going live and presenting your best self. Don't be an angry tumbleweed. That was something that was said in one of my trainings or in one of my team meetings. Present your best self. Because if I'm scrolling through Facebook, and that's how new customers find you. I don't care. They're scrolling through Facebook because they're bored. They're on their phone and they're doing this, right? Why are they going to stop on you? Love you too, Jenny. Why are they going to stop on you? I change my background all the time, okay? So I'm going to show you. Here's my fall background. I have a fall background. This is my spring and summer background. You don't need to spend a lot of money. They're shower curtains from Amazon for like $12 or $13, okay? I also have this backdrop. And I change it up every so often. So here I have my Z necklaces, okay? And crowns that I've earned from my team leader. Okay? Why? Give them a reason to stop. So people stop and ask about my crowns all the time. All the time. So I tell them, oh, I get to earn them. Based on my sales. Make them want to stop on you. If I'm looking like I just got out the bed, they're thinking, they may be stopping on you, but it may not be for the right reasons. You can choose to whatever talk show you want. If you want to be Oprah, you want to be Maury, or you want to be Jerry Springer, that is up to you. I personally choose to be Oprah. But present your best self to your customers. Make them realize that they are important. Now, sometimes I'm having a bad hair day. It happens. Look, I came on before. My hair was like, but I try and I'll take a straightener real quick. 3 minutes sometimes is all you need. But, and throw on some lipstick. That's all I got. I threw on some lipstick. I always have lipstick right here. So I don't care if I'm running around and sweating. I could have lipstick on my lips. And my customers know I care. And it's important to me to be there. Yeah. So, and my customers love it because I change out my Z's every so often. And guess what? That means they're looking. Ooh, what does she have today? What does she have up there today? I was talking bad about you. No, I wasn't. So be interesting, be the reason that people stop. And thank you. They do notice subtle differences. So sometimes I'll just do something like this. And they'll say, oh, did you get a new crown? Okay. So change things out, make it interesting. And then, of course, it's the holidays. So I have my holiday backdrop here. And so, 'tis the season to be jolly. So I go live, and I sing. And I shouldn't sing. Gotham gang, you know. I shouldn't sing. I really shouldn't sing. But I do anyway, and my customers love it, and it's my little niche. Find your niche. Okay? And give them a reason to stop on your show. Give them a reason to stop on your show. And be excited about what you're doing. Do you like what you do? Do you like what you do? I feel a hoop coming on, a hoop coming on. I go live right now 3 nights a week. I can't hold a tune in a dump truck. Give them a reason. Make it interesting. Have fun. Michelle Johnny. Nobody doubts that Michelle Johnny is having fun on her show. She got the wig. She got the crazy things in her hair. Silly sunglasses. Michelle Johnny is having a ball. And people want to stop because they're like, ooh, what's she doing? I want to know what's going on there. So I am live. I'm scheduled live 3 nights a week. Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. But I hop on at different times for extra shows, sometimes to gain new audience members, sometimes if I have a hostess that wants a different time, but I'm guaranteed it's okay. You have fun. Nobody doubts that you're having fun, Michelle. Nobody doubts that Michelle Johnny's having a good time. I don't think I've ever looked at Michelle Johnny and said, oh, she's not having a good time. Except for when you were cranky there for a little bit, but I get it. But even then, you were having a good time. So, yeah, don't forget why you started what you started. Because you love the jewelry. Nothing wrong with fun. Have fun. Right. I always stop because I'm like, what's she up to now? Michelle Johnny, what's she wearing? What she got on her head? Hey, Alex. I need cheesecake, Alex. I'm just saying. Yeah, so, yeah, have fun. All right, so that is all I have for you. If you go back and watch the replay, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I would love, love, love to answer any questions you have. Thanks, Alex. Yeah. She's so sweet, and she gives to us and provides us so much information, right? So take advantage of this group. There's tons of information. She has people coming in all the time, providing you information, taking the time to train and learn and give you just a little nugget. I don't care if you took one little nugget from what I said today and it's going to help you grow. Sometimes, April, I do too. It happens to me too. It happens sometimes. Keep going. Keep going. And don't let anybody ever know that you're the only person there. Don't ever let anybody know that you're the only person there. So let's go. We're going to buy in quantities of 10. Doesn't mean 10 of each piece, but you're going to end in zeros to maximize those hostess rewards. You're going to try not to pay shipping because that's taken off the bottom line. Okay. So ordering minimum quantities of 40 pieces. All right. 40 pieces. I love me for company. Right. I talk to myself. It's the only time I get the answers I want. A lot of times I cover that number. Get my starter kit tomorrow. Woo, woo. Show them all, Kimberly. Show them all. Get your customers excited. Show them the variety of things that Paparazzi has to offer. And if you sell out, you order more. You invoice and you order more. Aw, thanks. I usually take a little piece of Post-it note and cover the number. Yep. I cut a Post-it note just big enough to cover the number of people who are viewing. I don't care. Yeah, I cover it myself. I said we don't do anything fancy here, Becky. I use sticker sheets to count how many pieces. Open a box live. Show them all the things. Guess what? I guarantee you people are going to be excited, Kimberly. Show all the things. And ignore the number. And don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about what other people think. Doesn't matter. Cover it. Ooh, I like that, Jasenia. I like that. Cover it with a motivational quote. And viewers do not equal shoppers. That's a fact. There you go. There you go. Michelle Johnny, she giving you the answer. She knows. Yes. So you're going to go live. You're going to show all the pieces. Then you're going to post an album with what you have left. And then you're going to tell people, do you like what you see? Go to your website. Post your website. And you can buy the jewelry and it'll ship to them in 72 hours. Just work your business. Work your business. Hi, Sandy. How are you? All right. So you can always message me any questions that you may have. Happy to help. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Michelle, for real, for asking me, Miss Disco, to do this for you. Yeah, we all started with a box. That's okay too, Jen. That's okay too. I do a lot of album sales. Christmas ideas? What do you mean? Christmas ideas? That would actually, Karen, I think that would be a great post to put in Johnny's Jewels. Like, what are you guys doing for Christmas? And letting everybody share the ideas so it's all in one place. I would make that post over there on Johnny's Jewels so that people can answer that there. So that way it's all in one place and it doesn't get lost, okay? But yeah, you could do. All right, Miss Sandy. All right. So thank you. You do a lot of pop-ups. Okay. There you go. Michelle going to do that today. I know Michelle, she's always on that. I come here every single day. And if you're not making that part of your daily methods of operation, is checking your uplines team pages like this one. Add it to there. Daily methods of operations. That's right. Be strategic in everything you do. So I lay in bed in the morning before coffee and I scroll Johnny's Jewels to see what's going on. See if there's anything good. And then I go to the Gotham Gang Heidi's page and I see what's good in there. And so I am constantly in the know on what's going on there. So make that part of your daily methods of operation. Michelle always posts good things, full of information. And so many of you post great things. I've learned so much from so many of you. So keep it up. And thanks so much for your time. Thank you. I hope this was helpful. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Now let's go kill December. Let's go. It's 30 days left in the year. What are you going to do with it? 30 days left in the year. How are you? No, you have to be part of her team to be part of her group. I'm on her team. Yeah. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I hope it was helpful. And I'll see you guys soon, okay? Don't hesitate to shoot me some questions, okay? If you have any questions, go ahead and send me a private message, all right? Bye.